Hi Stage 2 and welcome to Maths for today. We are going to be learning about quadrilaterals. But before we begin, you'll need a piece of paper and a pencil. So go grab those things. Okay, there's a few things we need to know about quadrilaterals. They are a 2D shape. They always have 4 sides and they have 4 corners or vertices. So vertices is another name for a corner. So I've drawn up some quadrilaterals here and I've written a number next to them. Now what I want you to do is pause the video so you can see the pictures of the different shapes, but also the names down here. And on your piece of paper, all I want you to do is write 1 to 5 down the page, and I want you to write down what shape you think it is. So pause your video now. Okay, we're going to go through our answers. So our first shape, this one is called a square. It's a 2D shape. It's got 4 sides and 4 vertices. Therefore, it's a quadrilateral. Shape number 2. It's a rectangle. Again, 2D shape, 4 sides, 4 vertices. Number 3. That's right, this is a rhombus. And a rhombus is like a square that's been pushed over a little bit. It's also a 2D shape, it has 4 sides and 4 vertices. Number 4. It's a trapezium. Two-D shape, 4 sides and 4 vertices as well. Now sometimes you'll come across this shape as being called a trapezoid, and that's just the American way to call it. Still the same thing. And that means our last shape over here is a kite. It's a 2D shape, there's 4 sides and there's 4 vertices. Now, when we talk about quadrilaterals, we also need to talk about a thing called a parallelogram. I've written that word up for you here. Now, a parallelogram relates to parallel lines. Now, last lesson we talked about parallel lines and how they're 2 lines that are straight and they never meet. Now, a parallelogram has 2 sets of parallel lines. So they might be at the top and on the sides. So let's have a look at our quadrilaterals and let's make note of which ones are parallelograms. So I'm going to do a star next to this. Now, a square. The bottom line and the top line are parallel and the side lines are both parallel. So that is a parallelogram. Same with a rectangle. We've got bottom and top parallel to each other and the 2 side lines. So parallelogram. Rhombus is the same. So the top and the bottom are parallel and then the side 2 are both parallel. Now a trapezium. This does not get classified as a parallelogram. It has 1 set of parallel lines, the top and the bottom, but the 2 side lines are not parallel. If you continued those lines on, they would meet at some point. It actually form a triangle. So I'm not going to put a star next to that. A kite, yes, it's a parallelogram. This side and this side are parallel to each other, and this side and this side are parallel to each other. So thank you for viewing our lesson for today. You can now view the YouTube video that we also have on quadrilaterals and complete your work in your maths classroom notebook. Thanks, Stage 2.